feet tall and full of questions. You must have thought I was the smartest man alive, and I didn't have all the answers to every little how and where and why. Like, Daddy, why is the sky so blue today? Does Jesus really hear me when I pray? When I grow up, will I be just like you? Will I be tall and strong and brave? There is no power on earth like your Father's love, so big and so strong as your Father's love. A promise that's sacred, a promise from heaven above. No matter where you go, always know you can depend on your Father's love, especially when it's cold, especially when you're lonely, when your little heart's just trying to find its way. And I know the world is always changing, but remember, son, some things never change. Even when my life on earth is through, there will still be a part of me in you. 'Cause some things are forever, nothing's ever gonna take my love from you. There is no power on earth like your Father's love, so big and so strong as your Father's love. A promise that's sacred, a promise from heaven above. Did I hug enough? Did I care enough when you most needed me? Was I there enough to make you feel the power of your Father's love? Father's love, Father's love, your Father's love, Father's love, Father's love. Come and fill our homes with your presence. You alone are worthy of our reverence. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve knees to you only. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord. Staying together, praying together, any storm we can weather, trusting in God's word. We need each other, fathers and mothers,
sisters and brothers, in harmony and love. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord. We will serve the Lord. We will serve the
Hi everybody, my name is Bill Wensley, and you're asking why I love my dad. I love my dad because he's gentle with me. He is fun. He is funny and ticklish, and that's why I love my dad. Bye, and he also takes care of me. Bye. Hi everybody, my name is Bill Wensley, and you're asking why I love my dad. I love my dad because he's gentle with me. He is fun. He is funny and ticklish.
Hi, Daddy and Poppy. Happy Father's Day. I love you. Bye.
Hello, happy Father's Day. Thank you for everything you've done in reshaping me and guiding me through some steps and who I am now. Thank you. Happy Father's Day to you all.
Hi everyone, this is Jocelyn Howard. I just want to give a special greetings for my husband, of course. Happy Father's Day to you, babe. Of all these years, I just want to thank you so much for all your great patience to me, especially, and for the children. Thank you for being a responsible father for them. Thank you for um, leading me through Christ. Thank you for being an instrument. Without you, I won't be in here. I won't be able to experience all these beautiful things that Christ did for me. Thank you for being an instrument that you bring me back to Jesus. Thank you for the love, the patience that you always showed me. I know patience is a virtue, and I know you're working hard on it. I'm so grateful to have you, in our lives. And my prayer is to get more close and close to God. To my father-in-law, hey Dad, all I can say is you're amazing. I felt the love of a father, even though you're not my biological father, but you are the number one that showed me everything, teach me, taught me. Over these years, I can't be like this without you. You are one of the instruments that God uses for me to be able to accomplish things, for me to be able to reach at this point. Thank you. You are my mentor. I love you, Dad, for everything you do. I am grateful and blessed to have you in my life. I love you both, and happy Father's Day.
10 reasons why we love you.
You play with me, you share with me, and you read me bedtime stories.
You play video games with me, you love me, and you're very funny.
You're always here for us, you're trustworthy, you're dependable, and you make a pretty good breakfast. Thank you, Daddy, for always being here, for raising 2 great children, and we look forward to many, many, many more Father's Days with you.
Happy Father's Day! We love you!
Go.
I love Daddy because some reason why I love Daddy because he likes to kiss me and say goodnight. I love Daddy because he likes to read me stories. I like Daddy because he likes to play with me. And I like Daddy because he likes to play baseball with me.
And what else, Levi?
And he likes me to take me to church family. And he likes me to go to the store. And I love you, Dad. Bye.
Love you. Lily, why do you love Daddy?
Daddy is happy.
And what else?
Daddy is going to play.
Lily, do you love Daddy? Say, I love you, Daddy. Happy Father's Day. Hi, Les.
Hi, Les.
Daddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
We want to say that you are the best father for many, many reasons, but we love that you every morning, every evening, purpose to have worship with us. You lead out in a beautiful worship every day, morning and evening. You also, even before that, relentlessly and beautifully and lovingly pursued both Levi and Lily Kate to be a part of our home. And you are an example every day. We thank you so much for the calm, wise spirit. We thank you so much for the laughter and the fun. We thank you so much for providing a beautiful home for us. So from Lily Kate, Levi Chandler, your wife, Tyson, we love you. Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Happy Father's Day.
Okay.
Hello, Richard. It's me, your ever-loving wife. This little video is being made prior to Father's Day, so I would just love to say to you, Happy Father's Day. You've been a great father, a great provider for your family, and I appreciate everything that you have done for us for almost 26 years. 3 little things I would like to add. Ready? You is kind, you is smart, and you is important. Okay, I'm back. I love you with all my heart, and I am so proud of all your accomplishments. I know you are a man of God. Just remember, you are greatly missed at Shiloh, not just by me, but by many others. And I can't wait till you come back. Love you with all my heart.
Happy Men's Day to all the men, and a special shout out to our favorite guy, my honey,
and my daddy,
Stephen L. Garner. Simone, what are some great things about your daddy?
He is very funny,
Yes.
cool, and a great cook.
Oh, you are so right. He is an awesome cook. And there are so many reasons that I love him and think he's a great guy, but just a few. I love his commitment to Christ. I've known Steve for over 25 years, and he has that same zeal and excitement and love for Christ that he had when I first met him. I'm so grateful to have been his wife for more than 21 years. I'm thankful for the leadership that he provides for our family, and he cares about every aspect, socially, financially, spiritually, physically. I also love his intellect, and like my daughter said, he is an awesome cook. So honey, we just want you to know that wherever you may be in the world, we will always love you. We will always care for you. And we're so blessed and thankful to call you my husband and
My daddy.
And so we just want you to know that we love you very much. Bye.
I would like to take these few minutes to give honor to my husband, William. I want to start by saying he is and has been from the very beginning a wonderful father to our son, Wesley. From the very beginning, once they took Wesley from my body, William followed the nurses everywhere to make sure they didn't mix up anything. He is that same protector of us now that he was back then. Wesley adores his dad, and so do I. I am thankful to him for being a faithful husband to me, coming up on 36 years now. But most of all, he is a faithful servant of the Lord. And I am thankful that we have been able to partner in ministry for so many years. And I am so very proud of his ministry here at Shiloh as first elder for many years. There has been none like him, has there? There are so many things I can say about William. He's positive, he's handsome, he loves his family, his kids, Wesley, Dion, Nicole, and he's funny. Sometimes, though, I have to say, William, that's not even funny. That's not funny. And he's just cracking up at himself. But all in all, I am proud to claim him as my husband. I love you, honey. Mwah.
On this Men's Day celebration, it is befitting that I share a few words about my son, Andrew Jackson Ellington III, better known to many as Trey. People who know Trey often want to give me credit for him being the man that he is today. But I quickly correct them and state that Trey is the man that he is because of the choices that he has made. There's no way that I would try to steal his thunder. Life is about choices, and I can honestly say that Trey is a person well beyond his age and maturity. When Trey gives you his word, you can depend on it. It is like money. You can take it to the bank. I've had numerous people tell me great things about Trey, which makes me proud to have him as my son. One story in particular was on Trey's wedding day when I was approached by an older gentleman who walked using the assistance of a cane. The gentleman introduced himself to me and began telling me that Trey had come to his home and helped him with some difficult task that he needed to get done, but was unable to do it. All I could say was wow, although I was not surprised. Now, that was a few years ago, but more recently, Trey started his own logistics company where he has 6 men working for him, including myself. I'm so proud of him. And the other guys appear willing to give him their best because they believe Trey gives them his best. Be it personal or business, Trey operates at a high level of fairness and integrity, and I believe that God is pleased with his service. It is a pleasure and an awesome opportunity to work beside Trey and to help him grow his business, for which I am thankful to God for me being able to play this role in his life. There's no doubt in my mind that Trey is going to do great things in this life that will further his cause and those around him. I say that because he's focused, he's level-headed, and he avoids making emotional decisions. But most importantly, he has a spiritual connection with God and with godly people. I've said enough. You all get the picture. I love you, Trey.
Daddy, I just want to tell you how much I love you, how much I appreciate you, and I thank you for everything that you have done and been in my life. Happy Father's Day to you. This video is to honor you and to acknowledge all the great things that you have done for me, from the sacrifices you have made, as well as the enjoyable times that we have shared, from the many vacations that we've taken to the time that I come over every Sabbath to get a free meal, eating with you and Mommy, as well as you let me use your car many times for when my car not working, and just how you call me just to say I'm thinking of you and how you praying for me. I know sometimes you worry, being that I am a teacher and you don't want anything to happen to me. So I just thank you for teaching me the power of prayer, putting my trust and faith in God. You instilled in me a strong relationship with Christ and making Christ first in my life. And I just want you to know that I love you, Daddy, and you mean a lot to me. I want you to be walking. We got to get these steps in. You already got your Father's Day gift. So let's continue to create wonderful memories together, as well as expressing to each other how much we love each other. So, Daddy, I love you. And again, happy Father's Day.
When I think about my brother, Anthony, I think about a conversation we recently just had where we were discussing our parents. We were raised in a God-fearing home. Our parents were not only worshipers, but they committed their life to service to the Lord. And he was saying that with that, he has to take that torch and continue the legacy. He says that with everything in his heart and in his soul that God has bestowed on him, he would give to others as Christ would have him to do. And not only that, what he has been taught to do. So that brought joy to my soul. And he also said to me that you have to commit your life to service also because of that. We need to support one another in everything we do and learn to lift up the name of the Lord in spite of our circumstances. So I present to you my brother, a spiritual deliverer, and a person who wants to share the love of God. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris Ellington, wife of Andrew Ellington. And where do I begin in speaking about someone whom I've been married to for over 30 plus years? Wow. I guess I'll start by saying Andrew is such a passionate person. He's such a caring person. He loves people. He loves connecting with people. I really don't care what status of life you're in, what you're going through, who you are. You know, if you were president, he wouldn't care. He'd be trying to speak to you too. So he's just a caring person when it comes to connecting with people. He always wants to make sure that you're okay. He's going to call you. He's going to check on you and see how you're doing. If there's something that he can do to make your life better or your situation better, that's what he's going to do. He's going to do just that. So we are really blessed to have him as the leader of the Ellington family. And I just want you to know that it's just befitting for him to be the leader of men's ministry. He has so much to give. He has so much that he wants to share and pour into people. And that is his passion. So Andrew, may God continue to bless you as you endeavor to make the world better and to make people better and to leave them better off than you found them. He's always wanting to know how you're doing. His favorite saying is, tell me something good. He has so many of what we call Drewisms. Oh my goodness. If you know him, you know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. So, Andrew, God bless you. And may you continue to love, care, and make the world better. And may God continue to pour into your life as you pour into others. Bye.
Hello, I'm Karen Williams, wife of Kenneth Williams, elder at Shiloh, Seventh-day Adventist Church. I was asked to give a few remarks regarding Kenny on this particular day. Married to him for 42 years. I've been observant in some of his traits, and there are three things I like to emphasize today. One is that he's consistent. And he's always been, if he says he's going to do something, he will. If he says he's going to follow through, he will. He's been consistent with prison ministry for over 40 years. He's also worked with the New Start program for at least 10 years and has taken the leadership in a lot of areas with that ministry. The other thing that I like about him is that he is a good Sabbath school teacher, and he's there for the class. When he was sick, on his sick bed in 2019 and 20, he literally would leave the bed, go to the sofa in our bedroom, and conduct Sabbath school class on Zoom. And he did not want to disappoint his students. He's always been a good mentor. He's developed that mentoring program. And there may be other things that, that could be recalled. Number two, he loves his family and friends. He loves his grandchildren the best. That's Lily and BK. He adores his son and will do anything for him. He always checks in with his sisters and brothers, and even my sisters. And he has always been consistent when it comes to his childhood friends. One childhood friend he met in the 3rd grade, and he said goodbye to him at the gravesite, which is to me a very gracious thing to do. And then finally, he's always a positive person, not like me, but he always sees the bright side of everything. I like to point out all the issues, and he'll just say, Karen, you should consider this. This is him as a positive person. He seldom complains, and it's good to have a person around who does not complain. So that's what I wanted to share today, and I hope you will agree with what I said. Bye.
Andrew J. Ellington. Anybody that knows him asks the same question. Where do I begin? It's an honor and a privilege to be able to call him my dad and to share a name with a man that has such a great reputation. A man that is caring, compassionate for his fellow man and the well-being of others, those that are hurting, in need. He's always been one willing to help.
and not just help, but to take out running with a smile. Andrew J. Ellington. He's instilled so much in me, and I contribute a lot of who I am to his hard work, his sacrifices, his patience, his wisdom. Anybody that knows him knows that he's a deep thinker, always willing to challenge a statement and take it that much further. Most times it's not necessary, but it causes you to think. It opens the door for deeper conversation. And I value those conversations that we've had over the years, because it's caused me to not just live on the surface, but to dig a little deeper. To truly figure out and understand what life's about. Andrew has, man, he's been there. He's been there from day one. And not many people can say that, and it's something that I take for granted, that I have a dad that's been there from day one. From birth to 28 years old and counting. There's never a moment that I can think of that he wasn't present and actively involved in my life. As I've gone through challenges and different chapters in life, he's been a constant, one that I can always go to, always call on if I need, and know that he's coming running if I need something. I'm thankful for that. Never knows a stranger, always willing to break the ice. I'm so thankful for all these years that I've had that front row seat. That personal mentor to help guide me through life, to be there when I need him. And just so you know, I'm coming for you at ping pong and at chess. I love you, Dad, and I pray for many more years of life together. I'm excited to see what the future holds, and I can tell you it'd be that much harder without you. I appreciate you. Happy Men's Day.
Hi everyone, I'm Pat Chapman, and I am here to tell you about my husband, Simeon Chapman. Let's see, what do I want to say about him? Well, first of all, I want to say this. His name is Semue, S-E-M-U-E. I know a lot of you call him Simeon and some other things, but his name is actually Semue. That doesn't bother him when you call him something else, but I got to confess, it drives me crazy. His name is Semue. First thing I noticed about him when I would see him just walking around church was how good he looks. You know, he was a very sharp dresser, and I would look at him and think, ooh, I like the way that man looks. Then from the first time we went out, I was impressed by how gentlemanly he is. He's probably one of the few men who still believes in opening doors for women, and I like that. I also love the way he makes me laugh. Although I have to confess, I don't always get every one of his jokes, but I love his sense of humor. Since we've been married, I have learned a lot from him. I've learned a lot about generosity, kindness, caring, acceptance of others, and hospitality. Honey, you are one of the most unselfish people I've ever known. And outside of God, you are the most forgiving. And I thank you for that. Baby, I love you. I love you very much. So very, very much. Every day I am grateful to God for bringing us together. I pray that I am growing with you, and I pray that I am the helper you have always prayed for. You absolutely are the man that I have always prayed for. I love you, baby.
I would like to take these few minutes to give honor to my husband, William. I want to start by saying he is and has been from the very beginning a wonderful father to our son, Wesley. From the very beginning, once they took Wesley from my body, William followed the nurses everywhere to make sure they didn't mix up anything. He is that same protector of us now that he was back then. Wesley adores his dad, and so do I. I am thankful to him for being a faithful husband to me, coming up on 36 years now. But most of all, he is a faithful servant of the Lord. And I am thankful that we have been able to partner in ministry for so many years. And I am so very proud of his ministry here at Shiloh as first elder for many years. There has been none like him, has there? There are so many things I can say about William. He's positive, he's handsome, he loves his family, his kids, Wesley, Dion, Nicole, and he's funny. Sometimes, though, I have to say, William, that's not even funny. That's not funny. And he's just cracking up at himself. But all in all, I am proud to claim him as my husband. I love you, honey. Mwah.
The words you are about to experience are true. They will change your life if you let them. For they come from the very heart of God. He loves you, and He is the Father you have been looking for all your life. This is His love letter to you. My child, you may not know me, but I know everything about you. I know when you sit down and when you rise up. I am familiar with all your ways. Even the very hairs on your head are numbered, for you were made in my image. In me you live and move and have your being. For you are my offspring. I knew you even before you were conceived. I chose you when I planned creation. You were not a mistake, for all your days are written in my book. I determined the exact time of your birth and where you would live. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. I knit you together in your mother's womb and brought you forth on the day you were born. I have been misrepresented by those who don't know me. I am not distant and angry, but am the complete expression of love. And it is my desire to lavish my love on you, simply because you are my child and I am your father. I offer you more than your earthly father ever could, for I am the perfect father. Every good gift that you receive comes from my hand, for I am your provider and I meet all your needs. My plan for your future has always been filled with hope, because I love you with an everlasting love. My thoughts toward you are countless as the sand on the seashore, and I rejoice over you with singing. I will never stop doing good to you, for you are my treasured possession. I desire to establish you with all my heart and all my soul, and I want to show you great and marvelous things. If you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. Delight in me, and I will give you the desires of your heart, for it is I who gave you those desires. I am able to do more for you than you could possibly imagine, for I am your greatest encourager. I am also the Father who comforts you in all your troubles. When you are brokenhearted, I am close to you. As a shepherd carries a lamb, I have carried you close to my heart. One day, I will wipe away every tear from your eyes, and I'll take away all the pain you have suffered on this earth. I am your Father, and I love you even as I love my Son Jesus. For in Jesus my love for you is revealed. He is the exact representation of my being. He came to demonstrate that I am for you, not against you, and to tell you that I am not counting your sins. Jesus died so that you and I could be reconciled. His death was the ultimate expression of my love for you. I gave up everything I loved that I might gain your love. If you receive the gift of my Son Jesus, you receive me, and nothing will ever separate you from my love again. Come home and I'll throw the biggest party heaven has ever seen. I have always been Father, and will always be Father. My question is, will you be my child? I am waiting for you. Love, your dad, Almighty God.